All this designer got me drip drip.
Anyway. Hi, Chad. Hi.
Hi.
Episode 3 podcast. Hi, hello.
Episode 3, a nigga just turned 22.
Yeah, oh
Turn me the
yeah.
fuck up. Turn me the
Uh-huh.
fuck up. Turn me
Uh-huh.
up. Turn me all the way up. I turned
So,
22 this past Thursday.
yes. And how would you say your experience of being 22 has been so far, even though it's only
I
been
feel old, but not
uh,
in a bad way.
that's good. More life type shit.
More life, more years to come.
Um,
Um,
what would you say this week has been?
um, it's been very reflective for me. All of the topics I have written down are like serious AF. I don't know if you have any like goofy shit written down to like counterplay my serious ass, but
I do. Yeah.
uh okay, good. I
Hmm.
was hoping you did. Yeah, I wrote down a bunch of deep shit that I wanna kinda get off me chest.
Yeah.
Uh but
I mean, shit.
yeah,
Take. I mean,
is I
shit. Take the
feel good.
reins.
Take the reins?
Yeah. Go ahead. Take the
Okay, I'll
reins.
start. I'll
Shit.
start shit.
We might as well make this episode about you. Type shit. Make this a Dre special.
Okay, well, no, I was still
Because
waiting to like talk though.
I talk way too much. These past 2 episodes, I'm gonna be honest. I've been talking way too much. I've been yapping my ass off. Like what? What are we talking about here? Like what?
I guess. I
Yes.
guess. Well, shit. Okay. Well, shit. I feel like, oh my god, like, bitch, like, I feel that fucking
Bro, okay,
spotlight, bitch.
okay,
Okay, hi,
yes,
chat,
that
hi.
that is a
Like,
big ass
fuck.
that's a
Like,
big
I'm
ass
out here.
spotlight. I mean, we don't care. We like to
Okay.
hear your thoughts. We like to hear your opinions. We like to hear your story
Um.
time. We like to hear you.
Thank you, Diva. Well, shit. Since I already started with turning 22, I guess I'll just expand more on that.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean, 21 was a fucking year. Holy fuck. Probably the most eventful year of my life,
I
being
can say that
alive.
for sure. Yeah.
You did my diva witness to everything
Hmm.
because I tell this nigga everything. But yeah, it's been a hell of a year, and I think 22 is gonna be a lot better.
Yeah.
As I can feel myself coming into my adulthood pretty nicely, as I would like to say.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, like I said, I feel old, but like I feel older.
Yeah.
There's a difference between feeling old and older. I feel older because I'm still young as fuck, but
Of course.
yeah, I just feel older. I feel more mature. I feel more like not that I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I
Hmm.
feel like I understand myself a lot more now.
Yeah.
Like I have a bigger grasp on like who I am, what I want, how I want to like obtain said things and how I
Hmm.
want to go about said things and
And like
yeah.
seeing that growth like firsthand is actually like awe inspiring. Because it's just like I wouldn't say watching from afar because obviously for the past like almost 3 years now we've been getting super de duper close, right? And
Hmm.
I don't know, just watching your growth. I mean, you saw that big ass heartfelt ass message that I sent you on your birthday, right? So,
Okay.
oh,
So
oh,
let me elaborate on that. So um I'm a kind of because I haven't really gotten super personal in here, at least not yet. It's coming, don't worry. It might be
yeah.
this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But um so so on my birthday, on the actual day, um I had a work party. My aunt surprised me with a taco salad because obviously I live with my aunt.
Yeah.
And she said that she was making a taco salad for like her people on like her her bullfrog. That's what they call like the work area.
Hmm.
But no, it was for mine.
Yeah,
And
which
I didn't
crazy.
know until I got to work.
Yeah.
So that was a really nice surprise, and like it was a cute it was a cute day. I had a lot of fun.
Hmm.
And I was supposed to go to Chick-fil-A, which I'm kind of glad I didn't because the fucking Uber to the fucking only one off concert took the rest of my money. So I'm brokey now, but that's neither here nor there. Um, but we didn't because I had a bunch of food from work, so we
Yeah.
didn't go anywhere. But I come home to this cute ass bitch over here. Literally, I was and the thing is, I was like, I think like I was just about to text him, and then he texted me that big ass paragraph of a fucking message, and I read that shit, and I was like, I literally was about to cry, and then my mother called.
Oh.
Now, I'm not gonna get into because I don't want to make this episode about that.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I'm not gonna get too into it. But if y'all know, like majority of my friends, if you guys are listening, I've told you about, my struggles with that whole situation.
Hmm.
But pretty much me and my mother haven't been in the best place as of late, ever since November. Um, I did a huge step. Um, kind of demanding my financial freedom,
Yeah.
and that made our relationship a lot more estranged than it was before. So we've been in a weird place ever since November. So it's been like 5 months now,
Hmm.
and it's been really hard to kind of navigate that. Um, but yeah, she called me like right as I literally was about to cry happy tears from my dude for Xion's message, and kind of fucked up my feng shui real
Yeah.
bad. So, but I say that to say that, like, all in all, like, that message, I literally pinned it in our Discord chat. So, like, that message, whenever I, like, need to, like, remember, like, why I do the things I do and why I still persist, I'm gonna read that shit because,
Oh.
yeah, that shit meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean,
yeah.
I figured, because I said in a message like I'm I'm a I'm a certified giver, but like the situation that I'm in right now, like duh, niggas brokey, duh, nigga don't have a job. So like, I feel like garbage. I feel like shit because of that. But so the least that I can do is like say to you how much you mean to me, and say how much like our friendship has helped me mentally throughout these past couple years, and
Yeah.
actually have you feel that emotion, that raw emotion that I have for you. So obviously, me doing that is the least that I can do, as much as I want to do a lot more, but
And you did your
soon
big
coming.
one. And you did your big one. You
Thank
did your
you.
you did your big one with that.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, yeah, it
Mm.
feels weird. It
Yeah.
feels weird. Like I literally just joined a server and they have like the introduction thing, and I literally had to edit my shit because I put 21 still. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not 21 anymore. I'm 22 now.
Yeah.
So
We're fucking
it was just
crazy.
it was just funny, like, and I'm sure I'm gonna have more of those moments as I like get adjusted.
Of course.
Because it's only been 3 days,
Nigga, I still
so
can't believe I'm 25.
you know, like,
God, I'm 25. Oh my god, bro. I
yeah.
can't.
And I
Mm.
guess like, because this is something we talked about recently. I opened up about. I have a lot of insecurity regarding like, because like I want to do music. I just want to be like a creative person. Like I want to do music. I want to act.
Yeah.
I want to, make content. This is me making content. Hi. I
Yeah.
want to like, I just want to like be a creative person overall.
Yeah.
But like mostly music focused. And I face a lot of insecurity. Because and it's crazy because this was a huge week for music. Malcolm Todd, Sue Hollis,
Oh.
DJ.
Oh.
um,
Skrillex.
Skrillex.
Ugh.
This was a crazy week for music.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, and a lot of these artists are super young. And Malcolm Todd, I just found out is I'm older than him by like 6 months or so.
Yeah.
And then, Two Hollis, I'm younger than him by like almost a year,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they're out here killing shit, doing their thing. But it's funny because I actually just watched an interview earlier today of
Mm-hmm.
Two Hollis. It's one of the only interviews he has. He was in Tokyo literally earlier this year, it was in late February.
Yeah.
He was in Tokyo doing a show. And towards the end of the video, one of the questions is like, "Oh, what advice would you give to young artists?" And he's saying that like, he used a really good term. He said like we're in like a lottery era of music where it's like you put something out and it blows the fuck up, and all of a sudden you have this attention off of one song,
Yeah.
and niggas only know you for that one song. And it's kind of always been like that,
Yeah,
but
of
it's like that
course.
so much more now with like TikTok being a
Oh
thing and
man.
that being like the main, like, songs getting shorter and attention spans getting shorter, and that being
Yeah.
like the result of that, the cause and the result. Um,
Yeah.
and he was saying that like it's harder to maintain people's attention when you blow up off of like your first shit and you don't have anything else to back that up. But you have like all of these
Ah.
kids making music
Yeah.
like fucking 11, 12 because they see niggas like Lil Mabu, like
Mm-hmm.
fucking well, Lil Mabu's older, but like
Right.
you see like kids blowing up at like, like Ian's like about to turn 20 this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet
Like this nigga was
Jesus.
literally in college and now he's
Yeah.
out here making songs with fucking Lil Yachty
Mm-hmm.
and shit.
I mean, and to
It,
be honest, like go like even go further back to the artists that are popping now, like Cardi, Uzi,
Billy,
all of them. Yeah, Billy.
Billy is
Yeah.
still super fucking young. She's
Yes.
in her early 20s still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She fucking I don't want to say Angel Eyes. That's not the name of the song. Ocean Eyes.
Yeah.
She was like a teenager. She was like my age when she made that song.
That's crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
And now she's like building her catalog. She has an amazing discography now.
Absolutely.
But she didn't have that before, and she
She
still had to
didn't.
build that while having all of these eyes on her. And
Mm-hmm.
it's way harder to make shit when you have when you feel that external pressure from your fans, from
Yeah.
fucking labels,
Oh my God,
from
Pink Pantheress.
family. Pink Pantheress,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out her. Her birthday's sometime this month. I don't know
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when, but like
And her EP is coming out this Friday, right? Right?
I know she just posted the track list. I haven't seen the release date.
Huh. Oh no, I think
I
it's
haven't seen the
in
release date.
May. I think it's in May.
May?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I think it
so.
is in May.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's May 9th or something like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Somebody's
yeah, yeah,
dropping
yeah.
May 9th. Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, like to kind of go back to the whole Two Hollis interview thing, he was saying that like, it's way easier to let somebody in your house while after you've had time to decorate it and like put your own style, your own flavor, your own taste to it versus coming into a house and you ain't got no furniture, you ain't got no oven, no microwave, no fridge, no TV. Like you
Yeah.
just moved in and
Yeah.
you just started making shit. And just by chance, your shit like, and the thought of that has always,
Wait,
and I've talked to my
Nemo, what's
diva.
that? What's that? What's that? Roy? What's that? Roy Blair? Living in a two-bed.
Living in a two-bedroom, like,
Right.
yeah, living in a two-bedroom, like, for real, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And, damn, you looking through the
No, fuck. I'm sorry. I really like when you said all that stuff about having all this space with nothing, right? Nothing to back it up. I was literally just thinking about. I was trying to think of like a song that correlated to that, and it was Roy Blair, but I was trying to figure out the lyric.
Damn, I was about to
Uh,
eat too, fuck, I
oh,
was about to eat, I
oh
was about to
no.
eat,
Obviously,
oh
obviously,
my
obviously,
god,
obviously, this is gonna get cut. Obviously, so like, take all the
yes,
time you need to like bring it back. What
oh
was
my
it? Because
god.
okay, retrace the steps. Retrace the steps. Retrace the steps.
Okay, I was talking about, like, okay. the house metaphor,
Yes.
uh, and then like okay, house metaphor, and then like, it's harder to make shit when you have all these eyes on you.
Yes.
Okay, it's harder to make stuff when you have like a whole bunch of people watching you. When like obviously the counterpart of that is like it's easier
Mm-hmm.
to make stuff when no one's looking. And it takes time to kind of bring yourself up off the ground. So like when people do eventually get it and get your art, they have something to reference,
Yeah.
versus when you blow up off of literally your first song or first project or whatever, and it's like, okay, well, we want more. It's like I ain't got more. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I ain't got more. And
Like
that's how
Tyrese,
people end up
like
being
that's
like
all I got.
one-hit wonders and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
you know and it's not even like I won't even say it's like particularly like the artist's fault,
Yeah.
you know because you can't control the audience like reaction to your work. Like you can kind of try to manipulate it by promoting it
Yeah.
and like backing it up as much as you can, like, hey, listen to this, listen to this, listen to what I made, it's so good, listen to it, you know but
Right.
it's up to them whether they actually want to listen to it or not,
Mm-hmm. And
you know
and my thing is right is that low key makes me feel really bad for because I was gonna ask a question, but then I literally solved it myself. It was like, what's worse, having a like a single, like blowing up on a single with nothing else behind it besides that one single because you were just fucking around, or a one album that blew up and having nothing after that. And I've literally just basically solved my own like a single, right? Because I was gonna reference I mean it's not really a single, but it's like a collection of things that blew this person up. You know Odwin, right? Or know of
I've
him?
I know of him,
Yeah.
yes.
So obviously he's a producer, a really good producer. But he blew up off of the Cash Crabs anthem and the Cash
Yes, the
Crabs songs.
SpongeBob
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Yes, okay, yeah, okay. It just jogged my memory.
And obviously, right? Uh he's outside of his audience that's grown to know him, including me, right? Outside of the audience that's grown to know more of him and knows that he can actually produce more than just cash crabs, more than just jokey mimi bullshit, right? Obviously, we want him to succeed beyond that. But then you got the other side, right? Where it's just like, where's Cash Crabs at? Are you gonna make an album based off of
Oh
it?
my
Blase,
god.
blah.
That's one of my
Like,
biggest fears. And I
yeah.
feel like Quedeca handled it perfectly. I know we talked about him last episode. Y'all are probably tired of me talking about Quedeca, blah, but I'm sorry, I love Benjamin. Like, what can I say? Like literally, we all know him from,
Not the government.
the impressions.
Yeah.
I mean, duh, like that's homie. Like,
Right.
the fuck? Like, I'm
Right.
sorry, if I really like you and your work, I'm gonna call you by your first. I'm gonna call you by your Guffy. Like it's no shade. Like
Yeah. It's fair.
it's like you don't know her, but we're friends yet. Like it just hasn't happened yet.
Right. You
Like
don't know, but we're
anyway,
oomfies.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Not to sound parasocial, but anyway. So like, he blew up also, doing the impressions of all these different rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like it kind of reminds me of fucking is it 10-second songs? Because he used to do like
Yes.
the same shit with like
Mm-hmm.
singers and shit,
Yep.
right? And so it's like a very cheeky way of like saying, hey, look, I'm funny, I can do all of this, but also secretly I'm actually very fucking talented too, because
Yes.
I can do all of this.
Yeah.
And then he dropped voice memos, which was kind of still, SoundCloud rapper E, right? You
Mm-hmm.
know, and like I said, I put my coin in when I heard Insecure when he did that, like he's so insecure, no way to run. When he did that, I was
Ooh.
like,
Oh, chills.
okay,
Chills. He's got
okay,
more
you're
here.
fucking around. You're fucking around. He got some more. That's why I was like, I put my
Yeah.
coin in.
Yeah. You know what that
And
reminds me
then
of? oh my god, Joji with Filthy Frank, because
Yeah,
that has reminds me of the pink tapes that he used to do. Of course, pink tape. Obviously, the first thing that you think of is Uzi, but before Uzi's pink tape, there was Filthy Frank's
Joji's.
pink tape. Yeah, and literally there will be some songs where the bridge, there's actual like rapping. Like there's actually rapping behind it. Not only that, there's these beautiful ballads and all this beautiful singing that we've never heard. See, and you know what? I caught myself because I was about to call that nigga George.
Call him George.
Well,
Like,
no, 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 no. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course.
oh,
Like
no.
George, Mr. Miller has like he has talent. There's obviously talent behind all the fucked up shit that he's doing. And eventually, guess what he did? He did that, just like Benjamin did. He did that.
Exactly. Because bang, he dropped From Me to You. Bang,
Oh
he
my
dropped It Didn't
god.
Mean to Haunt You.
Oh my
Bang, he
god.
dropped Scrapyard.
Oh my
Bang, he's about
god.
to drop fucking Vanisher.
Oh,
Right. So, like, don't let, like, it's kind of like the same thing that Laundry Day is doing, even though, like, they've been had, like, shit beforehand, but it's like,
yeah.
they're doing the goofy, like, acapella kind of boy bandy covers, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
go listen to their catalog, bitch. They got that shit.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my
You know
god.
what I'm saying?
Chat audience, listen to me when I've said this. Bro, I have this tendency to go back on albums that I've heard like maybe once or twice, maybe from my own experience or maybe from my diva's experience, right? Or my diva showing me, right? And I listen to it like once or like maybe twice. And weeks to months will go by and then bam, a song from that album will pop up in my head and I'm like, "Hmm, maybe I should go back to that album." But then another song from that album will pop up in my head again. I'm like, "Okay, wait. The more that I think about it, this album was kind of cool." I then proceed to go back. Isn't it
Hmm.
camp? Isn't it camp? That's the album, right?
Homesick.
Homesick, my fault. Homesick. I go back to Homesick and I've had it on repeat ever since while playing League of Legends. I've had it on repeat ever fucking since. That shit front to back is fuck. That album is fucking
And it's
crazy.
crazy because they were literally in high school. They were
What?
literally in high school. Yeah. They graduated a year before me. They graduated in 2020.
That's fucking
So they're
wild.
only like a year older than me. Yeah, it's crazy as fuck.
Bro.
Like,
And when you were talking about bam, he dropped voice memos. Bam, he dropped From Me to You. Bam, he dropped what is it? What is it? What
I
is it?
didn't
I
even
didn't
haunt
yeah, I
you.
didn't mean to haunt you. Bam, he dropped Scrapyard and bam, he's about to fucking drop Vanisher. Joji. Bam, he fucking drops fuck. Chloe Burbank. If y'all know, y'all know that it's not on streaming services. Look it up. That is a fantastic listen. Bam, he fucking drops Chloe Burbank Volume 1. Bam, then he drops In Tongues, nigga. Then after that, bam, he drops fucking Ballads 1. I need to go back and listen to that album because I remember only listening to it like a couple times. And that was like back in like 2020. I never went back to it since. But then bam, he then fucking drops Nectar. Are you out of your fucking mind? And then bam, he drops Smithereens, which is kind of like a 50-50, depending on who you ask. Me, I love Smithereens. I fucking love Smithereens. And that nigga hasn't been back since. It's been 3 years. And we haven't fucking heard from him. But hey, we got
Nectar. I
Quidiki.
was so fucking obsessed with Nectar
Oh,
when that
Nectar.
shit dropped.
Oh my.
I was so obsessed with Nectar when that shit dropped. Because like Ballads 1, that was I kind of had the same experience as you. It's like really slow dancing in the dark.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's that other song? Uh Not Yet Right. It's not yet right. Oh
Hmm.
fuck.
Is it an
She
older
don't
cut?
wanna tell lies. She just wanna test drive.
Oh,
Test
Test Drive.
drive.
Okay,
It's
okay,
test
okay.
drive, bro.
Right.
So obsessed with test drive.
Yeah, yeah.
There's more like songs from that album that like stick with me versus like the entire project as a whole. But
Oh, front to back. I don't care.
Nectar,
I don't care. Front to back. I don't care.
Nectar is literally that bitch. Nectar is like somewhere in like my top albums of all time. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere there. Um,
N-
it's such a good listen.
Yo, that beginning piano for Afterthought. Oh,
I need to re-listen to it. Yeah, I would re-listen to it.
oh,
Okay.
bro.
But yes,
Mm,
basically what Two Hollis was saying is like, you blow up super ultra fast
yeah,
and you have all these eyes on you.
yeah.
And it's way like the thing is it's like his whole advice was to trust the process, which, it's not an uncommon line to hear. Like pretty much every artist has said this at the
Of
point, but
course.
at this point, but it's like it's true. You really have to trust your
Yeah.
process,
Yes.
because
Not
everyone's
anybody
process is
else's.
different.
Mm-hmm.
So
And act accordingly.
yeah, and act accordingly,
And
and
act
be like
accordingly.
stick to your shit.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
like in this same interview, he said like he doesn't party, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink.
Mm-hmm.
All he does is hang out with his niggas and make music.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just that easy, you know?
Yeah.
Not saying
Mm-hmm.
that like it's bad to do any of those things, if you want to, but
Yeah.
if you really want this shit to work out, you gotta have some sort of consistency with it. So yeah. But it all works out in due time. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
yeah.
soon come, Diva. Soon come.
Soon come. Soon come. Literally, y'all are watching us literally manifest this shit. Like y'all are gonna like literally go back to this in like 2 or 3 years, or,
Yeah.
or maybe longer. I don't fucking know how long it takes for us to fucking like get up there, but literally reference this. Literally, use this episode as reference. Episode 3, whatever the fuck the title is, I don't know yet. Like,
I think we said what the title was gonna
re-
be, but I completely forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. It was one of our ticks. I
Yeah.
know it was one of our ticks, but
Mm-hmm.
literally, use this episode as reference.
Yeah.
You know, like we're coming for bitches next.
Oh, absolutely.
Like no shade, like it's happening. So yeah, um, yeah, that's basically it. Kind of evolved into music talk, but that was like the first thing I want to talk about was like turning 22 and
Mm-hmm.
like how I'm navigating that so far and what that means for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one I wrote down like a while ago. Funny enough, it was one of the first topics from like I think from the first no from the second episode, right? And the this one is because I went into a slight heated rant, but then I stopped myself because I wanted to write it down. Ads that make zero sense. You should know exactly what I'm talking
Oh, oh, eh.
because yo, audience, I want y'all to listen to me when I say this. Whenever we get sponsored, we're taking ads that make sense and not a law firm. Do we look
Okay,
like we
no
did a
shade, no shade, no shade.
It's
It's
not.
no
It's not.
shade.
No, no,
It's
no, it's
no
not. It's not. It's
shade.
not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Cause get
Because
your motherfucking coin. Cause get your motherfucking coin, bitch. Get your coin. Get your
obviously,
coin.
obviously, but listen to me when I say this. Yo, we are a podcast. We are a comedy podcast. There should be no reason why we cut to an ad. And, and it's something like NordVPN.
Cause girl, they're listening on the internet, so it's like
You know what? You
they're
know
listening on the
what?
internet, so you might as well be safe, girl. Be
You know
safe.
what? Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. But
See, you
also,
can
see,
twist some
no, no.
shit. You can twist some
Okay,
shit, Diva. You can twist it.
you can twist it, but something like SeatGeek that makes sense.
Yeah, because we both
Yeah,
love music, and
exactly. We both
and we
that's
both
what I'm
like,
trying to say. Why
yeah.
the fuck will we need to advertise a fucking law firm for what?
Because bitches is broken, they need some money.
What?
Like, it's hard out here, girl. We're in Trump's America. We are in Trump's America. It is not hard.
I don't
It's
think
not easy out
I
here.
don't think being in Trump's America has anything to do with us getting an ad for a law firm or an ad for
Look,
fucking
I'm
what
just
glasses?
saying, like, okay, okay, okay. I am
What?
on your side. I am
Uh
on your
huh.
side when it comes to like, getting ads that fit the channel,
Yes.
you know? However, calmer.
however
I'm
calmer.
not judging. I'm not judging a content creator's hustle,
Of
because
course, I'm not either. But
the girls need money. We all need money, girl.
well, yes,
Inflation is real.
obviously.
That's why I said we're in Trump's America, girl.
Obviously,
We
yes.
finna drop these tests to the Nintendo Switch for to be $1,000, like it's cooked. Like,
Okay, but yeah. But like, I when we're watching someone, Diva, when we're watching someone, Quinn, this is no
uh-huh.
shade. This is no shade. I mean this when I say this. Wait, is it Quinn or is it
No,
who
it's
had
Chris,
that?
girl.
It's Chris.
You getting
Oh
the light skin
wow.
gays mixed up,
Yo,
girl.
yo,
You
no,
getting the
no.
light skin gays
Whoa.
mixed up. Chris Carter, bitch, we love you. We literally were
We
watching you
do,
last night.
we
You
do,
must
we
die.
do, we do. I promise
Anyway,
we do.
continue.
Okay,
Continue.
yeah. But when we're watching him talk about life experiences or talk about or have a vlog about him and Sty going to the amusement park or to the fair, right? There should be no reason, and I mean this when I say this, no reason why there should be a cut of him talking about. Have you ever gotten into a car accident and ever wondered, how do I solve this case? We were just watching you and Sty ride a roller coaster. How did we get here?
Like, okay, it's funny as fuck, but yes, I say to all the girls, if you can get an ad from a company, get a brand deal that actually fits your channel.
Yes, like for
Because it
like
just comes off like it's more authentic that way.
no,
I
no,
get it. You just want
and it,
authenticity.
yes, and it comes off of you're just taking anything that comes to you. No, what are we doing here? What what are we doing? What are we doing? That's just my
No, you
opinion,
just
though.
want authenticity and integrity.
Yes. Like I said, SeatGeek, let's say Factor, the little food ad, whatever. Little
Uh-huh.
food Factor. What's the other one? What's the other food one?
Hello Fresh.
Hello Fresh. That wow. Okay.
That's all you had to look up. What was you looking up?
I was looking up food.
Girl, you was gonna get nowhere with that.
I was-
Girl, it's Hello Fresh, girl. Hi,
Hello, yes.
audience, girl. Hello Fresh.
Yes, Hello Fresh,
Yes.
Factor, SeatGeek, like shit. And what we literally was just talking about at the start that I tried to denounce. Fucking NordVPN, ExpressVPN, all that shit, because that it makes sense for what we talk about and what we spread, which is like internet safety, obviously. Because we're on the internet, so obviously we don't want
Uh-huh.
niggas to try to do some funny shit. So
I'm
obviously we're trying to
socially
keep ourselves safe.
online.
All right, well that too, but that is my whole point. That is my whole point. Is
Yes,
just
yes.
when you're picking out an ad, please make it make sense. Don't just pick the first thing that comes to you or that gets sent to your goddamn email and like it just says, oh, you can get
And
this lump sum of
also,
cash.
don't do that also as well, because not just because like it doesn't make sense. Sometimes these niggas be trying to scam you. They don't be paying us enough.
Not at
They don't
all.
be paying content creators enough to promote their shit.
Yeah,
Because I've
absolutely.
heard of so many cases where like my dealers have gotten scammed because they've taken some sort of promotion and then they were like, oh yeah, we only gonna give you like, or then it'll be like one of those things. It's like, oh, the crazier the ad, the more money you get, or
Yeah.
some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
It's like they make it super fucking conditional, and I don't
Right.
like that shit.
Right. And you know what's funnier? I'm low key gonna I'm low key gonna drag the gaming niggas too. I'm gonna low key drag them too because you're getting gaming ads for your gaming videos. Fair, sure, I get it, absolutely. Clash of Clans, Clash of Clans. We're
Ooh,
still doing Clash of Clans.
ooh.
We're still doing what's that famous one? What's that famous? Damn, my brain is going like empty mode today. What's going on? That other app. You know which one I'm talking about cuz I did it one time. I did it one time for stream. It's one of the most well-known ones.
I'm looking at being an asshole because I could easily say it and I'm not saying it. Raid Shadow Legends,
Thank
girl.
you, Raid Shadow Legends. See, thank you. That's all I wanted. Rage, yes, Raid Shadow
I'm
Legend.
gonna sit with the mischievous smile
Raid.
on my face. Like, yeah, keep talking, yeah, yeah,
You fucking
right.
asshole. Fucking okay. Raid Shadow Legends
Okay, but like,
in the Big 2-5.
Okay, but like for the gotcha niggas, that makes sense
For the
because
gotcha
it's a
niggas,
gotcha
yes.
game.
No. But we're talking about Raid Shadow Legends on a reaction video. We're talking about Raid Shadow Legends on a
Oh,
fucking Minecraft video, Diva. In the Big
oh,
2-5? We're still doing this? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are, oh, you see what I mean? You see, it's like that shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off. That shit pisses
I
me off.
see. I can see. I can
Like,
see.
okay, and I'm over here talking crazy. Like, if Marvel Snap sent us an ad right now, I'd dead ass do that shit. But
That's because you
no.
played the game
See,
before.
exactly, and I actually like the fucking game. Don't take it, bro. That's another thing for y'all gaming niggas. Don't take a fucking gaming ad that for a game that you obviously don't fucking like, bro. That's all I want, bro. I just want you to actually show some actual fucking enjoyment for the game that you actually picked up for an ad. Please. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I asked for. I don't give a fuck if it's a Minecraft video. I don't give a fuck if it's a Valorant video. I don't give a fuck if it's a fucking Fortnite video. If you're getting an ad for a game that you regularly play, let me say that again. If you get an ad that you regularly play, let's say if it's Raid Shadow Legends and they come to you, okay, you played the game before, you actually fucking enjoy it, and you actually like enjoy it. Like, go get your coin. But if you know damn well that you have a fucking opportunity like Raid Shadow Legends, and you're a fucking Cyberpunk 2077 player, and you make those videos on a daily basis, and that's all you do, and you get a Raid Shadow Legends like ad for like what? Let's say like $5,000 fucking dollars they're paying you for. If I hear one more nigga say to my face when that ad pops up, this video was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, the most popping game in 2025, I'm going to physically, and I'm bleeping this out, I'm going to physically literally get a chair and a fucking rope and make sure I have 5 minutes straight.
Y'all don't want to hear what you just said. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear that. Yes.
I'm flat out. Oh god, I'm bleeping that shit too.
Right. Um. So sunshine and rainbows and peaches and
I gagged the shit out of this bitch. Like that's like
basically, moral of the story: just make sure you actually enjoy what you're promoting.
please,
You know,
please.
authenticity
I'm
over
tired.
everything. You
I'm
know,
so tired. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I've clearly had enough. I don't know about my diva, but I've clearly had enough.
see, we don't watch the same videos.
We
We
don't.
do, but we don't.
We do, but we
Like we
don't.
do together, but
Yes.
all like outside, it's like we watch pretty. We're like on like
But you could tell
semi
the
different
anger.
lanes.
You could tell the fucking anger that I have with
I
the
mean,
videos
yes,
that
because
we watch.
bitches was doing that with Amino back in the day. You know damn well you don't use fucking Amino, bitch. You know damn well you're not on fucking Amino. I got fucking
Afro
fake
sends
ass
you.
Frank in my face talk about some. He did do that, didn't he?
He did.
Oh,
He
he
did.
did.
He
Oh, why would you bring that back? Ooh.
It wasn't in a Naruto amiibo, bro.
I think so. I don't know. No, it would just be like for the app itself.
Oh yeah,
But
it
then they'll like
was.
promote a
Oh,
community that like has something they're interested in. So I think it was Afro. Didn't fucking Nano do it too for fucking Dragon Ball? I
did he?
swear he
Oh
did
my
that
god, I think he
shit. It was
did.
either him or Ryan, but I think it was him. I think it was him. Anyway,
Yeah.
point is,
And they never got that ad again. They only did it for
point
that one
is,
time. Yes, the point is.
point,
Sorry.
point is, just be authentic.
Please,
That's all.
please.
That's all.
Enough
That's
of the
all.
fake it till you make it bullshit. I've had enough of that. It's 2025 now. Enough. Please, God, please. Jesus fuck. Anyway, that's enough of that fucking heated ass topic. See, and I lied when I said that it was gonna be a small topic because clearly I went off. It's
Uh-huh.
clear.
Yeah. It was
'Cause-
me last episode. That's you this episode. It was me with the fucking bathrooms. That's you with the ads. See?
yeah. Okay. What else you got?
I have three more. Obviously, I'm not gonna get to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been recording now?
41 minutes? Damn!
Yeah, right. We're yappers, girl. We're yappers. We're yappers. We do this.
No,
We
no, no,
do
no, no, no,
this.
no, 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 no. Before you even get to that topic, I have a topic that I literally just thought of just fucking now. How? Okay, we watch podcasts, right, Diva?
Uh-huh.
We watch videos, right, Diva? Favorite YouTubers
Yes,
that
we
we can
do.
think of. Fucking Larry, Quinn, fucking Drew and Enya. Huh. Well, that last episode, it wasn't about to be Drew and Enya, but that's another conversation for
Right.
that's another conversation
Right.
for another day. Fucking Jade and Ethan. Hi Jade. Hi Jade. Hi Jade. Big fan. Really big fan. Really big fan. Really big fan.
Yes.
Dom and Maya, right? We
You
we
forgot
look
about Hamza and Martin.
Hamza.
We don't watch out of character no more though. We haven't watched out of
No
character
shade,
together
no
in so
shade, no shade,
long.
no shade, no
No
shade,
shade,
no
no
shade,
shade,
no
no
shade, no shade,
shade.
no shade.
It's just, we watch a lot of people.
Yeah,
Also Steven.
and not only that, yeah, and also Steven, and but also like we have a backlog when it comes to Slush, so it's like
Yeah, we're catching up.
yes,
We just got to Cryosphere. Like that's how far behind we are. Anyway,
we'll get there.
continue.
But when it comes to those specific podcasts, we look at those lengths
Mm-hmm.
and we're like, damn, and when we're watching them, we're like, damn, it's only like we're only like 23 minutes out of a fucking hour and 20-minute like podcast. But sometimes when we're like really in tune with something, you're usually the first one
That's
to
shit
say,
fly.
yeah, you're usually the first one to say, damn, how is it almost over? And I
Like
check it and we're like 56 out of like 100 and like or like an hour and 7. In
it's
this
just
case,
like
actually being in a like this is the topic here. Actually being in the booth and actually experiencing that shit firsthand, yo,
it's
like
crazy.
it snapped. Like we gotta like snap through the topics because we write so much for actually so little time. The more that
Yeah,
like I come to think about it, because an hour long when it comes to people like us, real fucking yappers, an hour is literally what feels like 30 minutes. Shit, sometimes
hmm
20. And I don't know. That really like struck me in the back of my head just now. Like, how is it almost 45 minutes and we only got through like each one like one topic. Now
that's
you can
because
go.
we tangent a lot. That's
We do
because
tangent a lot.
we tangent.
Yeah, yeah,
We and
yeah.
if we actually like stuck to actually one topic,
Hmm.
if we stuck to that, we
Yeah.
could probably fit a lot more. But we tangent, and that's not a bad
And
thing,
that's not, oh God, that's not a bad thing. What? Oh
you
God,
know.
that's
But
actually a really good thing.
that's definitely the reason why it feels a lot shorter.
Yeah.
You know what? I low key already talked about one while I was talking about the other one. So now I really have to just pick between like two.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
okay, let me. Oh,
no, I was gonna say you could talk about the one topic that you kinda went hard on while we were in call that one time a couple days ago.
you're gonna have to elaborate because I'm blanking.
Just call me gay. If that's really how you feel.
Uh, oh, and you know what? Okay, this actually blends into what I was actually gonna talk about.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm gay. I'm also non-binary. I don't claim it as much
Mm,
because I'm kind of fine with he, him, but I do go by, I do accept they, them,
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I'm also very visibly masculine, so that's also like another thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, and you know, I, I still get mistaken for straight, which isn't
Which
really a
mm,
problem,
right.
but it also kind of like pains me that I'm not that visibly queer. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because a lot of the people I look up to, again, I'm
Mhm.
gonna mention Jade again. Hi Jade, like very visibly queer. Like
Yeah.
that's my girl, right? Or
Right.
that's
Of
they my
course.
them. Anyway, so yo, y'all get it. Just vote. Anyway,
Right.
so queer expression, right? Both like in a in a
Ooh.
creative way, creative way. What's going on with me? In a creative way, and then also, bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That one you think that one really got me. That one really fucking got me for some reason. I'm sorry. Go.
In a creative way, like, oh my god, can I fucking talk? Like, what the fuck? Okay, both in a creative way, and then also like,
Ah,
in like fashion,
uh-huh.
um,
Yeah.
it's so important to me. Like, I literally have like, bitch, I want to get tatted up, with piercings. Like, I want to be,
Right.
because those are like markings of like, a
Mm-hmm.
queer person.
Right.
Uh,
Which like I hate that analogy.
but like, you get it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to like give the fantasy. I
No,
want to give the
fair.
fantasy right now, and
Bitch, yeah, you
because I don't think
do.
you
Bitch,
think
yeah,
I
you
do.
do.
What you mean?
Bitch, yeah,
I
you
mean, like how I
do.
dress, how
Oh.
I dress.
Yeah, how
I'm not
you
talking about my
dress.
personality.
Oh, okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
telling you,
Yeah,
it's a fantasy. Girl.
how
Like,
you how you dress is clearly giving like yeah, like actual like straight. Yeah.
yes, like I
Yes.
still wear fucking graphic tees and fucking sweatpants. Like, bitch, what is it actually giving?
Like, are
So
you gay
I
or are you
kind of
bisexual?
feel like, shut the fuck up. Like, I feel kind of insecure because I haven't like stepped up my pussy yet when it comes to like my fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, I've attempted, like, I've cut my t-shirts into crop tops, like,
Mm-hmm.
I've taken some small risks when it comes to fashion, but nothing like insane,
Yeah.
like, you know? And
Yeah.
that's something that like I want to do
As you
because
should.
I know that I got that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, what my diva brought up, because see, y'all got his side, y'all might
Ooh.
get my side again when it comes to this passionate shit.
Uh-huh.
Listen, listen,
Yep.
listen, listen.
Sit down.
And that's what I've called out men every episode.
Yes, you've basically
Literally
called out men, yeah.
every episode that because I literally just had to deal with some bullshit right before we
Yes,
fucking
right
started
before we
recording.
record.
So this is fresh off of my dome, off of my
Mm-hmm.
noggin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you have any kind of bigotry in your soul,
Mm-hmm.
let that shit be misogyny,
Yep.
let it be homophobia,
Yep. Yep.
let it be racism,
Yep. Yep.
xenophobia,
Yep. Yep.
any
Transphobia,
any
anything.
transphobia, any kind of hatred, any kind of disdain, any kind of dislike for any marginalized group of people. Say that shit with your chest and like let a nigga know so that way I can move along. I can move along, I can avoid you, and I cannot have to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Because niggas be closet. Niggas be in the fucking closet when
Yeah.
it comes to being bigoted.
Yep.
Like, like we got DL homophobes out here. Like it's crazy.
Actually, yeah.
Like
Actually.
what are we actually
In the
doing?
big 2-5?
It's like, nigga, if you really don't like black people, put that fucking hood on. Put that fucking hood
Real.
on.
Real. I mean Kanye did.
If you really hate Jews, put that fucking armband on, nigga. Put that Nazi armband on.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're really about it, be about it.
Re-
Oh,
if you're real
I
about it,
don't
be
want
about
to.
it
I
so
don't
you can
want.
get your shit
You
kicked
can't.
in.
You don't get to exist in certain spaces and and have all of these harbored feelings about marginalized people. You don't get. You
Yeah.
shouldn't get that privilege.
At
Stand
all,
on your shit. Stand ten
actually.
toes down. So we know. So we know how. So we know to fucking clock your shit
Yeah.
and deal with you accordingly.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of because I will get. I literally. I've had this shit happen in pretty much every kind of schooling that I've had, like high school, college, whatever. I'll think a nigga's cool,
Mm-hmm.
and it's usually a straight male.
Uh,
Gay niggas be problems too. And
yeah.
there's a lot of that shit in the queer community too, but that's
Yeah.
topic for another day. Like, and I'll be getting to know somebody I think Oh yeah, literally. Okay, I have the perfect example.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell a little quick story. So when I was 16 in 2019, I went to a Noble school, and if for my Chicago divas, if y'all know Noble, y'all know the Summer of a Lifetime program, and y'all know like the whole they take you out, you get to go to a certain college, and you get to do, and you get to study, kind of
Right.
be a college student for like however much time. So I went to UConn for a week. One of the best weeks of my life. I had so much fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, first time being on a plane that was by myself. Crazy vibes.
Crazy style. That is until
Like,
November. Hey,
like I ran that shit. Like literally, I'm always talking about run it, run it. I ran that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this Caucasian boy. There was this caucus
Huh.
in my creative writing program, right? I'm gonna say for just for like, wow, I actually get to do this. Oh my god.
what's
I actually get
what's
to,
his
I'm gonna
what's
say
his
his
quote unquote
name's like
name?
I'm gonna say his name's like Danny. Right,
Danny.
just for like,
Okay.
you know. Uh
Fuck
so
you, Danny.
Danny,
Sorry.
yeah, fuck nigga. Anyway, um so I was in the creative writing program at UConn, right?
Yes.
And Danny was cool people. Like, and I was in my like white boy era at the time. So I low-key had a crush on him too. No shade, right?
Right.
If y'all know me, y'all know, especially my high school friends, y'all know it was bad, right?
Right. Right.
So literally, me and Danny, we would just be chilling, we had cool interactions. He was cool people, right?
Right.
Now, this is like a while later.
Mm.
Like I want to say either 2020 or 2021, probably 2021. This is when I was gearing off to go to college, and he actually did end up going to UConn, right? Because I think he had like some family that went there, so he had connections. That nigga's white, so it's like you know how they be, right? They can
Yes.
they can sneak in anywhere pretty much. Nigga, why is this nigga a Trump supporter? Whole
Oh.
time,
Oh.
whole time,
Oh.
whole time. And
Oh.
it's like, if I showed you a picture of Danny, if I showed y'all a picture of Danny, y'all be able to clock that nigga like
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'm 16, again, visibly black, if you know I am light skinned.
Right.
And like, that nigga was cool people. It was never get like no microaggressions as far as I can remember. This was like over 5 years ago. So my
Mm-hmm.
memory might be a little like
Right. Right.
regarding this, but literally like no microaggressions as far as I remember. Like no like sign to give like to let me know that there was like a red flag above this nigga's head.
Hmm.
Whole time, nigga's a Trump supporter. Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Right.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So now I'm in the worst spot. Now I gotta fucking block you, unfollow you on everything. Cause
Mm-hmm.
you over here popping your shit about Trump. But you was not doing that when we was kicking it like a year or two ago in UConn. Right.
And that reminds me of that video that we watched last night, the one that Chris
Like straight
made.
men are not your fucking friends.
Straight
Thank you,
straight
Chris.
men are
Straight
not
men
your
are not
friends.
your friends. They're not. Because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of these niggas be DL misogynists,
Mm-hmm.
DL homophobes.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pop your shit because they want to be in our spaces.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. They want to be in our spaces. They want to reap the benefits without actually repping us,
Right.
without actually doing the fucking work
Yeah.
and making sure that we are safe
Right.
as gay people, as queer people, as autistic people, as black people, as literally anything
Yeah.
that's beyond the quote unquote norm. Like
Mm-hmm.
y'all
Oh,
want to reap all of these benefits, y'all want to have all of this, y'all wanna call us, y'all wanna do this, do that, and then still have the audacity to show up in a fucking gay club. Bitch, I will bitch, I will literally fucking shoot you in your fucking head, bitch. Like, like Like literally, there's the scene,
Don't do that shit around me.
And I've never watched The Sopranos,
Mm.
but this scene popped up on my Twitter
Yeah. Oh my god, I think I know
where,
which one you're talking about. Oh my god.
yes, this nigga. Okay, so I know nothing about the show other
Me
than this
neither.
scene.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga slaps this woman, right, and then just goes to eat his food,
Which
like casual, like
we're
he didn't,
assuming that his wife, right?
like assuming that like that's his wife, his spouse,
Right.
girlfriend, whatever the fuck.
Right. Right.
So slaps her hard as fuck. just starts eating his food like he didn't just do what he said. Looks at her like, "Oh, you're gonna cry?" And she's like standing there in shock. She stands there in shock for like what feels like 3 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She walks away. She comes back with a gun, shoots this nigga in his chest, shoots him again in his head. That's
No,
what's going to happen to you. That's
it
what's going to happen to you if
it
you dare.
it was both shots to the chest, but
Oh, y'all get it. Y'all
y'all
get
get it.
it.
Y'all get
Yeah,
it. Blow,
y'all get
nigga.
it.
Blow,
Like,
nigga.
literally, if
Yeah.
you want to continue to live, I would just let my silence speak for itself.
Right. Right.
Because you don't get, and stop with the queer baiting.
Oh
Please
God.
stop with the queer baiting. Stop with the queer baiting. Stop with the queer baiting. Stop with the queer baiting.
Oh
Stop with the queer baiting.
God.
Because when a real gay nigga get up in your face, because when a real gay nigga get up in your fucking face, then what? Then what? Then what? You don't want
Yeah.
you don't want that smoke.
Yes, and because when a real gay nigga is in front of your face, now you want to act all like, oh, whoa, it was just it was a joke, it was a joke, it was
It was a
clearly a
joke.
joke.
Okay, then don't fucking joke.
Then don't joke, don't be about
Do that
something
shit.
that you're
Do that
clearly
shit.
not.
If you want to do that shit, do that shit around girl.
Like,
Just vote.
you know,
Just vote. Like,
and that literally brings me to my last topic. Funny transition, funny segue. Literally, and I've been harboring this shit for a while. The quote unquote "Are you gay?" pipeline of Ome TV and Monkey.
because that'd be the first question niggas ask. And
Every
I've had my
single
stints.
time.
I've had my stints, but well, both of us have had our stints
Yes.
on 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 Mr. Omegle before it got rebranded as Ome TV. Ooh,
Yup.
excuse me.
Oh my god.
And I was just drinking some Black Cherry Sparkling Hot Ice.
Uh
Tap into
huh.
Sparkling Hot Ice, y'all, if y'all haven't already. Anyway, not
Right.
sponsored. But yeah, if y'all want to sponsor me, go sponsor me. I'll be drinking
Hey
y'all
man.
anyway.
Hey.
So yeah, on my TV and Monkey, I've been on both. And literally I get on there, I get called fucking George Floyd, I get called gay, I get called Malcolm X, I get called all types of shit. Like it
But the most is, are you gay?
mm-hmm.
For me, ever since I got back into watching those videos, courtesy of my diva, I've just been getting more and more and more and
Upset.
more pissed. Yes, and upset. That has to be the first question that has to be asked every single time. There's no hello, there's no what's up, there's no what you up to, there's no like, how's your
And
day?
like
No
sometimes
nothing.
I've had beautiful interactions
Yeah.
on both.
Yeah.
On both. I've had great interactions. Girl, I've met Trade on there, no shade. Like, but for the most part, you have these, and I feel like they go on there just to get because like again, that's the like it all connects.
Mm,
Diva, they're behind the screen. So
right.
because they're behind the screen, they feel as if they can get away with
Mm-hmm.
that shit. But they won't do that shit in real life though.
They
They
won't.
talking about some, oh, oh, I'll beat the shit out of you. I'll do this to you. I'll do this to
And
you.
then
You're
they'll
not doing
and
shit. You're not
yeah,
about it.
and then they'll do some
Ooh.
pussy shit like flash their gun on the screen. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck am I
It's
supposed to be
always
scared
it's
of?
always the niggas in these fucking shiesties flashing their fucking guns, thinking they hard when you're not. Cause what did Tyler say? Take that fucking mask off, nigga. Take it off.
Because the way my head goes, whenever I like visually see those interactions, is like, you notice how they sound when they talk, and that your brain like short circuits when you hear that, like when you hear the way they talk, and the only thing that you can think of is, oh, they're gay, oh, they're gay, oh, I gotta ask if they're gay, oh, I gotta flame their shit if they're gay, oh man, you would get so much pussy if you were straight. What?
That's so weird because, and that's the thing. A lot of these DL homophobes be DL, like for real. Because all it is, it's like, okay, if you think I'm attractive, if you think I'm attractive, if you think I'm hot, if you think I'm sexy, if you think I'm fab, guess what? All you gotta do is say it.
Right.
Because but they think saying it will expose them for being gay. Okay, so come out that fucking closet then. And it's like, Like,
And,
okay,
and if you're not,
I'm
just
not
say
gonna
that I'm good looking.
just say that I'm good looking. Like, but that's the thing, Diva. It's like, and like, I'm gonna get my foot up off y'all necks for like a second. I'm
Mm,
gonna let y'all breathe for a second because I do want to say this, and this is very important to say.
yeah.
I have a lot of sympathy for men, for anyone really who grows up in household because it's all taught. No
Mm,
one comes out the
yeah.
womb being homophobic. No
Of
one comes out the
course.
womb being racist, being xenophobic, being transphobic, being misogynist, right? No
Right.
one comes
Yeah.
out the womb,
Absolutely.
having all of these opinions on people. They come out, but they get taught this from a young, young age, and it's hard to unlearn anything
Mm,
that comes from our childhood because that's when our brains are the most malleable and are the most impressionable,
yeah.
is when we are like young, super young.
Right.
And a lot of people never break out, and that's so sad to see
Uh,
that like a lot of people never break out of those habits and
yeah.
just continue to perpetuate the same shit that their mother, their father, or their uncle, their aunt, whoever in their family fucking taught them,
Yeah.
you know? And then for the one and then guess what? They have kids, they do the same shit with their kids, it becomes a cycle.
Yes, I go. Going
And
up,
that's another reason
Fabiola,
why like
Michael.
right,
My fault.
like that's another reason why like I don't want to have kids because I'm fucked up and I can recognize that I'm fucked up and I don't want to fuck up my child, even though like I
Absolutely.
know I'm gonna do everything in my power. If I do end up by the grace of God or whoever, Angela, whoever, like having kids,
Hmm.
you know, like if I do end up having kids, like I know I'm gonna do everything in my power to like try to be a better father than my father was to me.
Yeah.
But I know my kid's gonna come out a little fucked up because I was fucked up. And
Yeah.
it's just it naturally, my child's gonna have some of the traits, whether for bad, for better, or for worse, that I have.
Hmm.
And that because that's the but the thing is, like, don't ever forget your autonomy.
Yeah.
You always have the power to change. You always have the power to say, this isn't cool. This isn't cool. I'm not saying you gotta start going to fucking pride parades and shit,
Right.
but like just like be a nicer person.
Actually,
It's
actually
not that
take the
hard to
steps to
not be
improve yourself.
the asshole.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try not calling niggas like for like once.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just do, you know, just
Because
start
I
small.
prom
And
I,
then if you wanna,
we promise you it's not that hard to say. we pro we
it's
promise
not,
like it's really not. It's not that hard to be nice.
you
Like,
know? Like it's really not.
yeah, it really isn't. Because
And it's like,
huh?
you can go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I was just gonna say, like, and it's like I've had conversations with people who all they needed was a little redirection. Like they'll come at me crazy, and then I have to be like, that was weird. And then they're like, oh, it was my fault. Like, and then
Yeah.
like it's just like all it takes is a little redirection sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so
But
but for the people who are super duper steeped in their ways, then it's just like
just vote.
it's gonna take a little more than a little redirection.
Yeah, and I don't think then they themselves want to do that work for themselves. And it's cool. Just don't be near us when you do it,
Exactly.
because you will die.
Because if you are, I'm recreating that Soprano scene, nigga. You're not safe.
Yeah.
2 times in the chest.
Oh, this is a loaded episode.
This was a loaded episode,
This,
y'all.
this is a
There was
loaded.
not that many. There was not that many goofy.
It was it was
we
an actual very serious episode, to be
and,
honest.
like I knew it was gonna be a serious episode on my end because of all the notes that I had written down for today's episode.
Yeah.
But it ended up low-key being serious on both ends. So
Yeah,
like,
for
you
sure.
know, my like our fault if like it was a little intense on the ears, but like these are conversations that we need to have, and we want to, us being AJ Squared, we want to create a space where we can have these conversations openly
Yeah.
and foster some sort of change.
Yeah.
Like
And also like welcome those that feel the things that we do.
that can relate to us because we're not the
Mhm.
HRC or nothing, but it's like, you know, you have two gay black, neurodivergent niggas in your
Mhm.
ear. It's like we're gonna talk about shit like this because we live this shit. We
Yeah,
live and breathe this shit. So, it's just gonna happen naturally. And this was just one of those days.
of
And
course.
nigga 22 now, we gotta lock in.
We got a
Like,
lot. Yes, a lot of things have
shit
to
ain't
shift. A
funny
lot
no
of things
more.
have to
Like,
change. Like, I mean, shit
you
can be
know,
funny, but in the
shit
in the
can
right
be funny.
appropriate settings.
Appropriate settings, yes.
Hmm.
Sometimes we just gotta like step up because ain't nobody gonna do it for us. So we gotta be the ones to do it ourselves. And this is us doing that. So,
All right.
you know,
At least we can leave y'all with something, and that's homework.
yes.
What is yours? Oh God,
You already
because
know my girl. You already know, I literally mentioned girl, Malcolm Todd,
yeah.
Sue Hollis.
Hmm.
Skrillex if you want to get your ears blown off in the
Okay,
best way.
whoa.
What? If you're
You
not
at
if
least you
okay,
said it in the best
if
way.
if you're an EDM girly, girl, you're gonna eat that Skrillex shit up. You probably
Hmm.
already listened to it.
Right.
But if you're not and like you're just taking my advice because I have literally the best music taste on earth, um beware.
Well,
Just beware.
also,
It's
Diva, specify. Don't just say Malcolm Todd and just leave them with nothing. What's the album name?
that's
What's
literally
the
the album, girl. Malcolm Todd. It's a
Oh my god.
self-title.
Oh my god. It is a self-title. Oh my god. Wow. I can't believe I just
Like for
did
Two
that.
Hollis, Star,
Yes.
his album just came out
Mm-hmm.
on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
For Skrillex, fuck you, Skrillex. You think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not. With a
Fucking
heart at the
love.
end.
Look at that. Like that. Think of. Oh my god. Oh my. No. I'm stopping before I get into another rant. I was stopping. It's just that album title. That album title is fucking crazy. I love that album title. The best album title I've heard in like, or that I've seen in like some time in a lot of years.
Yes, and then DJ Crux, the Crux, the
Yes.
Crux, the
Oh my
Crux,
god, Diva. I listened to the album while I was on a walk today.
and
Way better.
yeah,
Way better.
yeah,
Way
yeah. It's a very walk album.
mm-hmm, for sure.
Um, yeah. So literally those four.
Mm-hmm.
Also Destin and Tizo.
Oh
The last
yeah.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and Pink Panthers,
And Pink Panthers is
and
tonight.
Miss Pink Panthers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I literally can reciprocate the same thing that the same because we practically listen to the same music together. So,
yes. We ran through all of these yesterday, so
mm-hmm.
this is fresh.
But I can say one thing though. Say one thing. Little mini topic before we actually stop the episode. The fact that Skrillex is back in such a huge fucking way is insane. You're talking to a diva. Listen to me, audience. You're talking to a diva that has been there since oh fucking nine. Don't fucking play with me. I know about the Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites EP, the what is it, the Bangarang EP. I know about all that shit. I haven't listened to a Skrillex album since like Quest for Fire, which was like 2023, I think. Yeah, but that was the last thing I've heard from him, and it was cool. I only remember listening to it one time, but outside of that, it was just I just kind of and I love my EDM. I'm an EDM girly at the end of the day. I love my EDM. I will forever be an EDM girly, right? Beyond anything else. Production for me. I'm a sound guy. The my diva is a vocal, like uh,
I'm a little bit of both, but mostly vocals.
yes,
Like I
yes,
notice vocals
yeah,
a lot more.
and me, I know it's production, and that's only because I listen to nothing but EDM, house music, drum and bass, dubstep, and I'm so happy that it's back in such a good way after the Skrillex album because
His Stu Hollis was low key giving that fantasy too.
no,
Like he was
absolutely,
mixing it with rap,
yes.
but like that drop on Burn is fucking insane.
Y'all gotta listen to us. Star by Two Hollis right now is our album of the year. Until Vanisher comes
Yes.
out, it's our album of the year.
And even then, Quedeca, you have some big shoes
You
to fill. No shade, Mr.
yes.
Benjamin. I'm sure he's gonna step up to the plate. I don't
Hmm.
doubt that for a second. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And
To
but
Hollis.
to Hollis, yo, you got it. You fucking got it. And it makes sense because you're practically Skrillex's protege, if we're being
Yes.
honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, Skrillex is back in such a huge way. We're over here acting like he never left, he never did, but it's the fact that this, because the way I described it is, fuck you, Skrillex, you think you're Andy Warhol, but you're not. Is I haven't heard a Skrillex album that good since Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites EP back in 2009. So that should tell you something about how much this album means to me as a person who loves the genre of EDM. So if there is something that I can give y'all for homework, that is that. I need y'all. If y'all can handle noise, and I'm not talking to my EDM girlies, I'm not talking to my EDM divas, because if y'all get it, y'all get it. But I'm talking to the niggas that don't, right? And that are not used to just noise with just little to no lyrics, right? I implore y'all to actually give it a try. Give it a shot, give it a try to see if it rewires your brain in some way, somehow. Because this one is special. This one is actually special. Don't get too, like, distraught about the track list and how long it is. Yes, it is 34 tracks. Yes, we're aware that it's very long. But it's literally just a DJ set. It's a 30 to 40 minute DJ set. That's it.
Yeah,
Take
it's
it
literally
as
like
that.
everything transitions into each other. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally, yeah, like my diva said, it's just a DJ set that he just put together and put out.
And the longest song is like
You
what?
know,
Maybe close to 3 minutes?
yeah, a lot of the songs are short. Like, it's 34 songs, but it's 46 minutes.
Yeah. Literally.
So yeah, a
Yes.
lot of the songs are super short
So
because it's
I
meant to be listened to front to back.
yeah, literally. So if y'all can give it a shot, I thank y'all very much for actually taking my consideration. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. It's just Skrillex and Two Hollis is what I can recommend the most, to be honest. Also, one more thing, because I know I'm bringing it back to the beginning of this, to the first topic of mine. I would really appreciate to actually get a sponsorship for us to get a sponsorship that actually makes sense, because we're trying to make some goddamn money. We're trying to be
Yeah,
up
we have
there.
some big things planned.
So business email
anything
will be in
extra will help.
business email will be in the description from now on for those who want to, well, the business email can be for anything really, like, let's say,
Yeah, anything.
Q&A.
My
Eh?
God.
If anybody wants to, ask us any personal questions, I mean, the business email is in
Yes,
the
I do
description.
need to. You know what? I meant to do it this past Friday, but I didn't. This Friday coming up, I'm gonna post on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Any questions? Because we will be recording on Sunday again because I'm going to Marquette. I'm gonna be in Milwaukee. This is gonna be in
Milwaukee, that's
Milwaukee
crazy.
partying. So yeah, so we're gonna when I come back from Milwaukee, we're gonna record episode 4, and I want to have like a Q&A section. So I'm gonna post on my Instagram. If you want to ask us any questions, you can. You can ask us literally anything. Just don't be fucking weird. Don't ask us, are we
Literally.
dating? Nigga, we're not.
No, we're
So,
at least that's what they think. Right. Just vote.
right. Just vote. Just vote. Just vote.
Anyway, that is that. We'll see y'all next week for episode 4 of the AJSquared Podcast, and yeah, that's it from us. So don't forget to say goodbye to them this time. That'd be like really great.
Bye.
So
guys.
bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. I don't, but take it or leave it.
I am like helium, the way I'm healing now. The way I showed you that I got it in my spirit and it spiraled. All these people took me for a joke, then I went viral. All these people thought that I misspoke, and then I poked a spoke and their bike broke and they broke down. Now wait, oh no, that talking dog's got rocket launchers on him. He's like Rama Jama Pajama, the way that he's rocking the oxygen toxic.